In the Bloodborne series, as the hunter and the child make their way through the forest, the hunter is seeking pale blood in order to transcend the hunt. But the child is said to be full of pale blood, as you can see pale blood leaking from the child's nose. As the city is on fire, the hunter remembers a place between worlds, a lake where time buckles and folds. The hunter remembers a child thrown into fire, sacraments of old blood. As the hunter and the child descend deeper into the forest, the hunter thinks of the many mistakes that the church has made. But the hunter tells the child to stop as the hunter sees an enemy in the distance carrying a torch, a huntsman that has been infected with a snake parasite, as you can see the snakes loom out of its head. The hunter readies their weapon and moves in for the kill, and in one swift motion, almost slices the snake man in half. But as the child points, the hunter lays eyes on a huge snake ball moving in for the kill. The hunter is tied up by the humongous snake. Nevertheless, the hunter proceeds to take axe to snake. The hunter reminisces on training on the roof of the cathedral with Eileen the crow. As the snake bares its fangs and proceeds to try to take the hunter's face off, the hunter lights a firebomb and shoves it down the snake's throat. The giant snake is finally felled, leaving the hunter and the child free to proceed on their mission. The hunter ends up in the care of Yosefka as she dresses the hunter's wounds. Now the hunter is revealed to be female, at least this time. It all depends on the nightmare and the one inside. The hunter would request Yosefka look after the child a bit longer while the hunter goes to speak to German. The hunter uses the lamp to descend into the hunter's dream. The hunter tells German they have pale blood, they found it in the child, and they're going to use it to transcend the hunt. But German speaks in riddles, saying perhaps it is the child, perhaps it isn't. Nevertheless, you must find out for yourself. The hunter asks, where's the doll? But German responds, perhaps the doll is dreaming. Wouldn't that be a majestic feat? The hunter wonders how long have they been in this nightmare, but German informs them not as long as him. The hunter says perhaps acts of good do matter even if it is a nightmare, but that reminds German of a quote from Martyr Ligorius. Ligorius once said, acts of goodness are not always wise, and acts of evil are not always foolish, but regardless, we strive to be good. German tells the hunter to go to find the answers they seek, as German and the hunter bid each other farewell. As the hunter makes it back to Yosefka's clinic, the hunter encounters what appears to be the blood-starved beast inside. But before the hunter can engage, Yosefka beckons the hunter into her blood library. Yosefka insists that no blood be spilled here, as she doesn't want to risk any further contamination to her clinic. But as Yosefka and the hunter talk, the child says the beast is gone. When the hunter asks how, the child says he made it leave, as you see some pale blood leaking from the child's nose.